All right. It's Dinger Tuesday. Are you guys ready for Dinger Tuesday? Maybe we can get more picks right than we did last week. Whew. Rough one, man. We only got one right. Mike's the only one that did it. I was an offer. Click the links below for the best sports books in your state. Get those bonuses. It's important. Any OddsJam partner program, share that link with your friends. You get 20% of all the revenue generated from that link. We do have live chat available. Probably not going to be as crazy with the live chat as we are in our other shows. Like and subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Meet all the subscribers we can get. Fill out the form below in the description. Get a personal one-on-one tutorial on how to make $2,500 a month sports betting. Right below that is Mike's Calendly link, my Calendly link, or you could contact Mike at OddsJam.com or me, Bob at OddsJam.com. And the TikTok. We need people on TikTok. We need you to follow us. We're up to 6,600 followers. We need to get that baby up to 10 grand. OddsJam_Nutz. That's where we're at. Let's do it. Discord link below. Also join the group and join in the conversation. Little betting conversation there. All right, Mike. Are you ready for today?
All right.
Because last week was really, really rough.
It was a little rough, but we'll bounce back and we'll find some winners here, hopefully.
Well, I hope so, because I can only take so much losing. Not used to losing, Mike.
Well, you know, home runs can be tough sometimes, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this will be our what is this, our fourth Dinger Tuesday? One,
I believe
two.
so.
Yeah, this is our fourth one. All right, so I've got 4 dingers, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dingers. So you're beating me 6-4. Let's change that today, and let me catch up to you, but by us hitting like crazy. All right, so I'm going to share my screen real quick. Screen share is on, and let us go to the FanDuel website and tell you about this. All right. You place a pre-live straight $25 plus bet to hit a home run, which I did last week, Mike, on the Cubs game, and I picked Contreras, which was your pick, and guess what? He didn't hit a home run. To hit a home run, and they hit one home run the whole game. On a game for tonight, okay? $25+ wager. You get a $5 bonus in free bets for each home run both teams hit in the game. Maximum $25, win or lose, okay? So you can win, make that money, get a $25 free bet along with your winnings, okay? So, you know, whether you win or lose, okay? It's home runs hit. So, Mike, as always, you always get to start this out. And we have the positive EV page. Before we go any further, I want you guys to look as I go into settings here. This is how you set this up for Dinger Tuesday. You change your maximum positive EV odds, which I normally have at 150, to 1,500, which will allow you to see the positive EV home run opportunities, okay? And what the numbers are. Now, these will show you on different sports books. If we wanted to just get it to FanDuel, we could probably do that too. But enough talk. Let's get to picking, Mike. And your first game is in the Mariners and Padres game. Who you got?
Oh, man. Well, I obviously think that I'm going to roll with a Padres player initially, but you know what? Dinger Tuesday is what this is all about in terms of finding that one guy that maybe don't expect. Is there a possibility that I can get Julio Rodriguez?
Okay, you can have him. How'd you like to switch this up today, Mike? You had made this suggestion before each one of us pick in every game. What do you think?
What are you saying? We both pick each game?
Yes. What do you think?
No. I don't want to pick every game myself.
All right. All right. $25 on Julio get you 87.50. And we're on to the next game. I'm using the FanDuel website because
that was positive EV as well. That's why I went with Julio.
Right.
That was a positive EV play, so we'll roll with it.
Okay. Next game is the Mets and Reds. So very quickly here, let me look at positive EV and what we've got. We've got Drury, India, Escobar, McCann, Votto. Boy. Oh, there's a Pete Alonso. I was going to say, you can't have Dinger Tuesday without at least having Pete Alonso in there at plus 235. I went with Tommy Pham before, and he came through. Francisco Lindor last week did not come through. Eduardo Escobar is a possibility. Man, I'm going to go with Alonso, man.
Yeah,
I know it's not as big of a hit. $25 gets you 58.75, but I'm going with Alonso in this particular game. All right, Mike, you have the next game, which is the Angels and the Marlins. And as we look at the positive EV page, you've got guys in here. Boy. Well,
we've got Syndergaard against Alcantara tonight.
Right, I know.
On the mound in this game. So I really don't want to go. I mean, in all honesty, I don't think I want to go with Mike Trout. I think I'm going to go with a Miami player. And the question is, who do I go with? So I'm going to scan the positive EV page myself. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with Jesus Aguilar.
I knew you were going to do that. I said Aguilar in my head while you were picking. I swear, I'm not lying. $25 get you 117.50. I like that pick. If we're both thinking the same pick, I think that's a good thing, right?
Oh, we got a. Would be nice if you both picked each game, or at least offer your input in the dinger you think will hit if you want for you.
Okay, all right. Game. Well, we both agreed on that one. So I got this next one, and this is the Nationals and the Phillies. And okay, there's no Juan Soto. He was hurt. I'm either looking at Schwarber or Hoskins. Boy, this is tough. Lane Thomas has been hitting a few home runs too.
Well, you've got a couple of pitchers, that haven't had a lot of work here necessarily, especially on Philly's side. So,
okay. I'm going to go with Lane Thomas. Mike, who do you think?
For me, Bob, I think I would be rolling with I got to be honest, I think I would be rolling with Nelson Cruz.
Okay. All right. And we're not going to keep track of those. We'll just put a little in.
The reason why, I mean, look, Philadelphia, you've got a guy in Sanchez who's only got 15 innings of work.
Right.
Not a lot of work for him. So I think I would be, pretty set on going with a Washington player. And,
Right.
Nelson Cruz can't go wrong.
You ought to have it made in this next game. You got the Yankees and Pirates, Mike.
Yeah. Well, and for Pittsburgh, no doubt that I'm not going with a Pittsburgh player. You know where I'm going, Bob. It's Dinger Tuesday, and I'm going to go with the number one home run hitter in all of baseball. I'm going with Aaron Judge. You can't go wrong with Aaron Judge. How can you not have the guy who leads all of baseball in home runs on your Dinger Tuesday list, huh?
25 gets you 62.50. Now, I got to tell you, Mike, that recently the Pirates had two guys hit 3 home runs in a game, in 2 different games. One of them was Brian Reynolds, okay? And if I was going to pick, I would go with Brian Reynolds to hit a home run.
Okay.
Plus 450. It'd be good money, but I'm not picking. We got your pick, Aaron Judge. All right. Rangers and Orioles. My pick. I messed up last week by not picking Marcus Semien when he did hit. I went with Seager, which was a mistake. And Semien did hit a home run the other night. I'm going with Marcus Semien, Mike. 25 gets me 87.50. What do you think?
Bob, I got to say, I would be going back to Corey Seager myself.
Okay. All right. Well, he didn't come through last week, so I had to.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, that's what I mean, just because you picked him last week and he didn't come through doesn't mean that he won't come through this week. So
we'll see. We shall see. You got the next game, Mike, and you get the Guardians and the Tigers.
Yeah, tough one here in a little bit. Jose Ramirez could really use him coming through. He's kind of the guy that I would want to lean with. And in all honesty, I think I got to go with Jose Ramirez.
Okay. And by the way, his over 1.5 player bases did not hit last night.
Well, and that's why I'm going with him for this, because I expect him. It's been a couple of rough games for him. Detroit certainly has, had their success here against Cleveland, dropping that doubleheader yesterday. I expect the Guardians to bounce back.
25 gets you 90. All right. You ready for what I would go with?
Yeah.
Jonathan Schoop. You heard it here first. Okay. Jonathan Schoop, plus 600. Okay. All right. Well, what's next? It is the Rays and the Red Sox. And it's my pick.
Yeah, Bob, your pick.
Oh, boy. Well, you know what? I've got to go with this guy because nobody picked him last week. I'm going with Trevor Story. When he gets on a hot streak, he gets on a hot streak, and he's on a hot streak right now with hitting home runs. $25 gets you 85. Who would your pick be, Mike?
For me, Bob, I think I would roll with JD Martinez.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Cardinals, Braves, Mike, your pick.
Oh, man. And this is tough because, I've got a lot of options here. You've got Atlanta, who's certainly hits the ball out a lot, but then you got Paul Goldschmidt sitting there, right? So
Right.
I think I got to go with a Cardinal player tonight.
Okay.
And I think I got to go to Paul Goldschmidt, Bob.
I knew you were going to say that.
I've got to. I mean,
do it.
I've got to. He's due. The pitching matchup tonight should allow the Cardinals to have a little more success. Obviously, that under 9.5 came through last night. Luckily, when the rain delay won it by the hook. But
yeah, no kidding.
But look, the Cardinals have been struggling. They got to get their offense going. Paul Goldschmidt is certainly a Dinger Tuesday regular, and amongst the best in all of baseball, sitting there at
Right.
just outside the top 10.
All right. Let me put that in there. Paul Goldschmidt, and I am going to go with 25 gets you 77.50. I am going to go with. I think I'll go with Austin Riley. Plus 350. Austin Riley would be my pick there. Ought to be interesting if we kept track of everything, but we're just picking because we had a request to. All right. Here we go. I get the Cubs again in a game here. Okay. I expect a lot of runs to be hit in this game, or a lot of runs to be scored in this game, and I expect some home runs to be hit. Okay? I'm just telling you. That's what I'm saying.
That's at Milwaukee.
It's at Milwaukee. I am going to go with. I'm going to go with Christian Yelich. I'm going to take Yelich. 25 gets me 85. That's my pick.
Nice.
Who you got?
Bob, for me, I would be going with Willie Adames.
Okay. And Adames was my second choice. So there you go. We're getting close to being on the same wavelength. Maybe Adames is the pick, huh? Who knows? All right. Twins and White Sox.
Twins and White Sox. Bob, I'm going with Byron Buxton in this one.
Yeah.
He's positive EV. He was positive EV, and he's due.
25 gets you 60. I'm going to go with the guy who homered last week, Carlos Correa. Plus 350.
Okay.
Another positive EV play, by the way. All right. Great. Royals and Astros.
What are you saying? Great.
Oh, I'm just excited about this game. I really don't know.
You got one of the. I mean, you got Alvarez sitting there, one of the. I mean, second best home run hitter in the game right now. I mean, what do you? Oh my gosh! And
because I don't know if I want to pick him.
You got Alvarez. You got Altuve. I mean, clearly you're probably rolling with.
Come on, Mike. I've got Pasquantino. Are you kidding me? That's Pasquantino. Wow, and Jose Altuve is just plus 340. That's crazy. You know what? I'm kind of forced. I don't have any choice. I'll go with Alvarez because I don't see anybody else. 25 gets you 65. Who are you gonna pick? You pick the same guy.
If you took Alvarez, huh?
You can pick the same guy if you want.
No, I wouldn't go with. I mean, I'm not going to pick the same guy you did. For me, I think I would go with Altuve.
Okay. All right. Plus 340. All righty then. We have a few more games. Blue Jays and Athletics, and it is your turn, Mike, to hit a home run. Who are they going to be?
Yeah, Bob, he's due. And look, Oakland on the mound tonight for them is Martinez. Look, you got a guy who's pitched about 10 innings. He's got an over 6 ERA. Toronto disappointing last night against Oakland. Surely the offense has got to bounce back, only scoring 1 run in that game. last night, getting beat 5-1. So I think that there's no doubt that we got to go with a Toronto player, and you already know that I'm going with Vladdy Daddy, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Already knew it. Already knew it. 25 gets you 85. And my choice in a revenge factor would be Matt Chapman.
Okay.
Plus 430. Good value there. All right. I get the next game, which is the Giants.
His revenge didn't work out last night.
I know. It sure didn't. Pretty bad, wasn't it?
He's saving it for this game.
Giants and the Diamondbacks. Boy, this is just a tough game for me to pick. Longoria, Ketel Marte, Christian Walker. I've gone with Mike Yastrzemski, but Yastrzemski's never come through for me yet. I'm going to go with Marte. Plus 420. Okay. 25 gets me 105. And who would you like?
Bob, for me, I would be rolling with Christian Walker.
Okay. Plus 450. All right. Good.
Yeah, plus 450. And that's a guy that's top 10, sitting about 8th in home runs this year. So,
by the way, this parlay that we're building over here, you can't bet that. It is too much. It's too high odds. All right. And then finally, Mike, you get the Rockies and the Dodgers.
At LA, I think, Bob, I've got to do it. I think I've got to go with I got to go with Freddie Freeman.
Okay. Plus 360.
Yep.
And let me put that in there. 25 will get you 90. Mike, I'm going to go with the guy who hit a home run last week on Dinger Tuesday, Randall Grichuk. Plus 470. All right. Okay. So let's go through. I'm going to stop sharing the screen here and see, are there any comments there that we need to get to? Okay, we already did that. Do you all parlay these as well? You can't parlay all of them, Willie, because if you do, they won't allow you. The odds are too high, too astronomical. Ding, ding, says Jacob Trainer. All right, so let's go through our home runs,
let's players do it.
Here. All right,
let's do it.
We've got Julio Rodriguez in the Mariners-Padres game. We've got Pete Alonso in the Mets-Reds game. We've got Jesus Aguilar in the Angels-Marlins game. Lane Thomas in the Nationals-Phillies game. Aaron Judge in the Yankees-Pirates game. Marcus Semien in the Rangers-Orioles game. Jose Ramirez in the Guardians-Tigers game. Trevor Story in the Rays-Red Sox game. Paul Goldschmidt in the Cardinals-Braves game. Christian Yelich in the Cubs-Brewers game. Byron Buxton in the Twins-White Sox game. Yordan Alvarez in the Royals-Astros game. Vladdy Daddy in the Blue Jays-Athletics game. Ketel Marte in the Giants-Diamondbacks game. And Freddie Freeman in the Rockies and Dodgers game. Well, Mike, good job. Let's win some money.
I guess I was, Vladdy Daddy. I guess that's not really the Vladdy Daddy. I guess Vladimir Guerrero, the original Vladimir Guerrero's the daddy. But hey, Vladdy Daddy, it sounds cool. It rhymes. You know what I mean. But yeah, I guess Vladimir Guerrero Jr. isn't in fact the Vladdy Daddy though.
That's right. That's true. All right, folks. That's Dinger Tuesday for July 5th. Once again, Mike and I would like to thank all of the people that responded yesterday on the 4th of July. We had a heck of a 4th of July. A lot of interaction, a lot of people viewing the videos, Mike.
Appreciate it, y'all. Go through. yes, go through, check out these Dinger Tuesday bets that we have, and let's make some money, y'all.
One more time for the cowbell. See you later. Mike will be on at 4:30 Central. Positive EV, 5